What's up? Welcome to our podcast. We're joined by Islamic Life, aka Ishmael. Uh, Make sure you subscribe to our channel in the description below. You have some words to say? Yeah,
I just
Ishmael.
want to say that there's also a third guest, but he wasn't able to make it because of some connection
Yeah.
issues. And also, this podcast is going to be great. Please go hit that subscribe button. Today's podcast is about the coronavirus life and effect. Okay, let's start without any further ado.
Mhm. So I'm gonna tell you my perspective of how I went through this COVID. When I had school, everything, it was like a major big deal to me because there was my grade. Grade gives you better school, everything, right? So I wanted to have better grades, and I thought this year was gonna be my year to improve everything. But because of this COVID, like everything had to change. All I'm pretty sure everybody has everything had to change because now we're used to in school learning, but now we're doing remote learning. It's a big change to our education. So I was worried about my education, like how am I gonna uh, do good in school, everything, and plus my safety reason because it was like crazy how the numbers were, and I
Um,
remember the day. Yeah, you could say something.
I just want to say that I agree with you because transitioning to remote learning has been the worst for me because I'm not really used to the environment at home and I like working at school, so my focus level is not that strong when I do remote learning. And a personal experience that I face is that when my grandpa was really sick and he lives in Bangladesh, but we weren't able to visit him because of all the tests that we were supposed to do because of COVID-19. So COVID-19 affected me negatively and my grandpa passed away without even us seeing him.
I'm sorry for your loss because I can't imagine you losing your grandpa because I I know how grandpa like mean to us too much because I don't have my dad's side of the family. I don't have a grandma or grandpa, but my mom's side of the family I don't have a grandpa, but my my mom's side I have a grandma, right? And I like I love her like so much, and my grandma,
Um,
it's like important like to me because like my grandma, like that's my only grandma.
so one question that I had is like, what are your some hopes and what did you learn from this quarantine? What did you do during this quarantine? Then I'll speak after. You go first,
what
sure.
I, what I did was usually like we went to school, right, and summertime we have a break where we see our friends, where we see our family, where we go to, where we travel, so a lot of things we take a big break on that and relax. But this time we couldn't. We were stayed at home. We wouldn't come to our family and relatives house that much because of this big situation going on.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And something that I did during this quarantine, and I know all my friends did this, that we opened a YouTube channel because we were really bored. That's something that we did, and some of my hopes are that a vaccine comes out. We know that Russia had a vaccine. China is in phase 3 testing. Um, then India, I saw this ad that India created a disinfected spray that could like kill coronavirus. So there's a lot of stuff going on just to make an
Yeah.
impact, and that's what I really hope that there's a vaccine.
Hopefully this year this vaccine comes out because vaccine is really important to keep us safe.
Yeah, and then they said that if there isn't a vaccine, I hope this doesn't happen. But they said that 2022, if there is no vaccine, we have to stay quarantined until 2022, or we have to meet the social distancing guidelines.
I
If there
heard
isn't a
that
vaccine.
I heard that if school open, no, if the vaccine comes out, school's gonna be open. What do
Yeah,
you think
that's great.
about that?
I feel like that's great news because I want to go back to school because a lot of high school regions are canceled and high school application are changed. All of these changes
Those
are
are
like,
important.
yeah, are really important because high school and these applications are really important. So we want to work hard, but COVID-19 really limits us to what we could actually do.
Same thing when I was applying, like because of this COVID, it kind of like changed the way I thought about it.
All right, guys. So the podcast is gonna end soon. This is a small preview of our podcast for next week.
Podcast, yeah. I
Um,
hope you guys enjoy this podcast.
Yeah, I agree too. So subscribe to all four of our channels. It's gonna be linked description. Bye guys.
Yeah.